just speaking about shootings at schools raises everyone's anxiety level goes through the roof.
As threats poured into schools across the Sunshine State.
And I was able to tell her this morning, like, there was a threat, but they found the person, so.
No matter the source of the threat.
It was spread from not even the state of Florida, from outside our state, and sometimes these threats come from out of the country.
They impact everyone.
Yeah, one simple post, I mean, it can cause a lot of problems.
Since the deadly shooting earlier this month at the school in Georgia, Florida authorities are reporting a spike in copycat threats and more weapons on campus.
One high school near Tampa had more than 200 deputies on campus after a threat last Friday. NBC2's Samantha Serban is investigating the ripple effect that a single threat can have.
I love you. It's going to be fine. You hide somewhere.
Saw like my math teacher. 376. That's how many school shootings the Washington Post says they've reported on since the Sandy Hook massacre of 2014. Each one starts a domino effect, not just for the immediate community, but the country as a whole. Anxiety, panic, trauma.
It's absolutely terrifying.
Interruptions in learning.
After a threat, you always see those that have never been absent. Parents will keep them home.
Straining law enforcement.
They're out on the street at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Lifelong consequences for everyone involved.
And if it leads to an arrest, we arrest somebody.
Charlotte County Sheriff's Office, Operator 39.
I am a parent of a child who goes to LA Ainger Middle School. Her friend received a text message from someone else that they were going to shoot up the school, kill the bus driver, and shoot up the whole bus.
That's how it starts. A rumor, a social media post.
Once it's on social media, it just spreads like wildfire.
These are just two examples of what Charlotte County students saw passed around last week. Schools named, alleged targets of the next massacre.
You worry about them not being with you as it is, and then something like that happens.
Fortunately, deputies determined these threats were fake. Nonetheless, the domino effect began.
Being able to learn while being anxious about something possibly happening, it's very difficult.
Almost an anxiety, fear, panic type effect.
William Gorman is the school resource officer at Charlotte High. He says the kids aren't the only ones feeling this way. Parents panic too.
Where am I sending my kid? What's going to happen? How real is this threat?
As that fear takes over, one question is front of mind.
So did they go today?
Yeah. Yep, and that was a really tough decision.
A week-to-week comparison of attendance rates in Charlotte County schools showed district-wide attendance fell 2% after threats swirled online this past week. Sally Jones Elementary, down 4%. That's at least 25 kids, basically a whole classroom. Port Charlotte Middle, 5%. Roughly 43 kids stayed home the day after the threats.
Those that do come during a threat or a talk of a threat, they're not completely focused on the important thing, and that's the education.
There's talk that there may be more and more kids who are being homeschooled because parents are so scared to put their kids in school.
And beyond the classroom.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get this out to our resource officers as well as the deputies that are working right now, okay?
A single threat can take dozens of deputies off the streets.
So when these officers are kind of flooding the school districts or the school zones, now all of a sudden you have less patrols in certain areas.
While that sense of security and comfort is essential after dispelling a threat,
trauma's a serious thing nowadays.
So are the consequences.
You know, sometimes the kids don't think when they're doing stuff what the ramifications are.
Simply taking a threat, making a threat, producing a threat, and sending it via social media, you could wind up in prison down the road and ruin a life.
We all need to come together and kind of educate these kids on the proper channels.
Mike here is a guardian in Charlotte County, one of many with prior law enforcement experience in a traumatic event of his own.
I retired from the Connecticut State Police, and I was with the agency in 2012 when the incident happened at Sandy Hook.
He hopes the visual presence alone might deter the next threat and create a safe, secure learning environment.
Hey, we're here. You go in there and learn. Let us worry about the threats, the investigations, and for you to feel safe in your school. we're going to take care of that.
One of the biggest takeaways is we have to limit sharing these alleged social media posts online. Not only does it exponentially increase the fear factor, but it makes it just that much harder for law enforcement to track down the original poster. In Charlotte County, Samantha Serbin, NBC2.